Hey everyone, what's up? This is Subham here, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly a step by step on how to set up your Facebook ad campaign and start getting more leads for your excavation and land clearing services. So it could help you to cover all your different services like land clearing, site prep, grading, leveling, forest mulching. This could help you to generate leads for pretty much all kinds of different services that you offer. Okay, so if you haven't set up a Facebook ad campaign ever in your life and you really wanted to generate more leads and more business for your services, then this video could be a game changer because the thing that I'm about to share is actually works. As you can see, I have some results pulled up on my screen. So for this particular excavation company, we have already gotten him 18 leads and we have just spent little over $700. Our average cost per lead is $40. Okay, and this particular client has already closed 4 new jobs out of these leads that we have generated for him. So it works really well. Okay, so now let's talk about how to set up the Facebook ads properly. Okay, so before we start set up the process, make sure you have your business page ready and your business portfolio set up properly so that you can start creating ad campaign, okay, for your services. So once both those things are ready and you come into the ads manager, this is how it will look like. Okay, so what you need to do, you just click on create. Okay, so whenever you're trying to create a Facebook ad, it has 3 levels. One is campaign level, second is ad set, and third is ad. On the campaign level, it allows you to set the objective, like what's the objective that you are trying to achieve. So in the first objective, we are trying to generate more leads for our business. Okay, so once you click on create button and you will select the objective, like what's the campaign objective. So we always wanted to generate more leads, so select the lead option. Okay, and then click on continue. Okay, so then you can give it a name. So you can say, excavation lead ad. Okay, you can name it whatever you want. Okay, and this is where you can also set the budget. So usually I recommend to start with anywhere between $40 to $50. I would start with $50. Okay, so I will give it a budget of $50 and then you don't need to touch anything, just click on next. Okay, so now you come to the ad set level. Okay, you can also give it a name, and you have to decide what is the conversion event. Okay, so where would you like to send the traffic to? Do you want to generate more leads through the instant form like Facebook form, or like you wanted to send the traffic towards a website to generate more leads? What I would recommend is you generate leads through the instant form. Okay, so you will see instant form. Make sure you select the right of Facebook page. Oh, let me do that. Okay, so I have selected the right page. Once you select that, make sure it is instant form. Okay, because we do not want to send the traffic on a website, because most probably you do not have an optimized website, and usually on website it's hard to generate leads. It's better if you have a proper customized landing page, especially to generate more leads. If you do not have that, I would highly recommend to start using like Facebook lead form. It is much more easier to set up and you do not need to have a website itself. Okay, so yeah, you set the select instant form, select your Facebook page, and then you scroll down. Okay, once you scroll down, then you will see the start date of like when would you like to start the ad campaign. Okay, so you can select the next date and you can select the right timing. You can start at 12 a.m. Okay, uh okay, we have everything ready, and then you scroll down, and this is where you select the audience, like who people, like what kind of people are actually going to see your ad. Okay, so we want to advertise in our local area and generate more leads in our local area. So you click on this location option and you select the right, okay, your business location. Okay, so if you have a business address, you can directly paste it here. If you wanted to target the entire city, let's say if you wanted to target the Chicago, okay, then you can just type it down. And I'm sorry, I have some misspelled. OMG. Okay, so you select the, let's say, city, and you will be able to see the entire, targeting. So you can see we are targeting 40 kilometer, okay, radius in the Chicago. Okay, so you can select the proper targeting. Okay, if you wanted to drop, you can also drop a pin. So click on drop pin if you want to target any other city, or then you can just drop the pin, and it will also cover that. And you can also select the, the radius that you want to target around that. Okay, if you wanted to remove that, you can simply cross this off. Okay, so that's how you just make sure that you target anywhere between 25 to 30 mile radius approx in the initial phase, okay, to test your campaign. Okay, so yeah, make sure you select the proper location, your proper business address, so you can get in front of your ideal clients in your local area. Okay, so once that is selected, okay, then you scroll down. You can simply close this off. You don't need to reach people who are more likely to respond. This simply does not work that much effectively. Okay, and then you scroll down, and then what I wanted to do is I wanted to select the age group properly, because we do not want to show our ad to the people who to an 18-year-old or 21-year-old. They are not probably the right target audience for you. Okay, so usually what you would do is you would target anywhere between 35 to 40-year-old person. From 35 to 65 is the average age group that we have done usually for our client. You can also do the same, or if you want to target a little higher, the old people, then you can do 40 to 65. Okay, you don't need to do any detailed targeting, because nowadays Facebook has a lot of good data, and it already targets people based on what you write on the ad. Okay, but if you want, you can target like home improvement, construction, things like that. Let's say if I want to target the home improvement as a interest, then we can do that. You can see home improvement, then you can click on this, and it will be the interest that you would be targeting. Okay, so you can select different interests that you want to target based on your target audience. If you don't know much about it, you can just simply keep it open. You don't need to do any interest targeting. Okay, it still works pretty well. Okay, so once you have set up the location, the age group, you can also select the gender. Okay, if you have, let's say, there are majority of the people in your, let's say, whatever customers you have seen so far in your business is mostly men, then you can just target men only. Okay, but usually men and women are the homeowner, landowner, so we could target both. Okay, in this case. So yeah, once you have done the targeting, like this is your basic targeting, like what kind of people are going to see your ad. So people who lives in a 20-30 mile radius, who have an age group of 35 to 65, people who have interest of home improvement, land, or let's say you can also type different interests like farm, construction, things like that. You can add those interests. Okay, so this will allow you to target your ideal audience properly. Okay, so once you set this up properly, then you scroll down, and then you don't need to do anything on the placement. Okay, and then you go to the next step, which is your ad level. So you can click on next, or you can click on here. So this is your ad level. This is where you set up your ad, like what people are actually going to see it. So we could also name it. Okay, so we can say ad one. Okay, you have your Facebook page, Instagram page selected, single image or video. Okay, click on this, scroll down, you can create a form, and this is where you set up your Facebook ad properly, like what people are actually going to see it. So if you have an image, before and after image, you can use that. If you have any video ready, then you can also use that. Okay, I'm going to use a video ad, so let me grab this down. Okay, you can select image ad, video ad, whatever you have, and you can upload that. Okay, so I have a video ad, I'm going to select that, click on next. You can also upload that directly from your computer. Okay, so once you upload that, you can also directly see your ad. Let me play it down for you. This. Your backyard shouldn't feel like a jungle. Snakes, ticks, hidden holes, big risks. We cleared that chaos fast. No stumps, no stress. This month only. 20% off all land clearing services. Okay. So this is the video ad that we have created that we're going to run. Okay. And then, so yeah, you select that media, then you click on a skip and continue. Make sure that all the sites are original. Okay. So that it does not crop anything. Then you click on next, and then it will ask you to the text, like what is the primary text or the ad description that you wanted to have. Okay, so you can write that down. Watch my previous video on how to write your Facebook ad description. If not, you can go to the chat GPT, okay, and ask them to write a Facebook ad copy for you. Okay, I think I have already asked it, so I have already have a ad copy that Facebook, like chat GPT, has given. So I'm going to copy that and paste it here. Okay, it simply is. And then Go to the headline. Headline is also given. Transform your land fast with expert excavating. Okay. And then, yeah, you go to the headline. Okay. You can also type the description, or you can just, put the 5 star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yeah, you have your primary text, you have your headline, and you have your description. On the call to action, always select get code, or you can select learn more. Okay, I select get code, and then you finally click on next and click on done. So that's the ad part. You have selected your image or video that you wanted to show. You have selected your ad description, ad image, the ad copy, and the headline, each and everything. Okay, you can also edit directly from here. This is your primary text. This is the headline that appears here. Okay, and the description. And the call to action is get code. Okay, so that's the thing. And now when you scroll down, sorry, I scroll up, you will see create form. I already have multiple forms that I have created so far, but for you, I'm going to show you how to set a Facebook form, like lead form, so you can capture the leads. Okay, so click on create and give it a name. Let's say a lead form. Okay, always select more volume and then click on next. Okay, then you go to the intro. Make sure you have your background image not as optional. You can, if you're using image, you can select this option. If you do not, if you're using a video ad, click on use upload image and then upload a normal image of your company or of a land clearing, you know project of before or after, so that it looks much more authentic and genuine, because everything, we want everything to be aligned. So if you're running an ad for land clearing services, so in this image you can show a land clearing before and after transformation. As you can see, it looks pretty good. So you have your logo, you have the background image. Okay, and then you can type the headline. So the headline could be simple, which is get a pre estimate for your land clearing services. Get a free estimate today. Okay. Okay, yeah, so that's the headline. And in the paragraph, you can say fill out the form below. Fill out the form below. Okay, simple. So yeah, that's the headline. Then you go to the next section, which is the questions. Okay, so this is where you can ask the contact details like name, email, phone number. Okay, so make sure you adjust it properly and give it a description, which is enter your contact info to get a free code. Okay, things like that. That could be a description. If you wanted to ask any more information, then you can click on this add question and you can choose the multi choice option. Okay, let's say you wanted to ask what service are you looking for. Okay, so you can see what service are you looking for. Okay, and then you give the option, which is, let's say, a land clearing. Second option could be a site prep. Then you can add more options if you want. Let's say forest mulching, or let's say GRA grading. Okay, you can give more options if you want, if you have different services, but let's say this is the first question that you could ask. Okay, this will help you to get to know that what this lead is actually looking for. Okay, so they can select, and you can add more questions to qualify the leads even further. Initially, I would recommend to start with one question and then see how the quality of leads you're getting. If you're getting low quality leads, then you can increase the numbers of questions that you're asking on the lead form. So another question that I would like to ask, which is, let's say, how soon are you looking to get the job done? Okay, just to get the time frame to see how urgent it is. So you can give multiple options like ASAP, within 2 weeks. Okay, after 2 weeks, and then final option, which is let's say next month. Excuse my spelling on some words. Okay. Okay, so yeah, ASAP within 2 weeks, after 2 weeks, next month. Okay, so yeah, now you have two questions, and then finally the contact details like full name, email, phone number. If you wanted to ask the zip code, click on add category, contact field. Okay, go to the contact field and then click on. Okay, I have to scroll it down. Okay, yeah, select the zip code. Okay, so now they can also enter their zip code so you can see if they're in your service area or not. Once your all questions are ready, then click on next. Okay, then it will ask you to put a privacy policy link. Okay, if you have a website, you can simply paste their privacy policy link here. Okay, it would work pretty well. If you do not have a website privacy policy there, then a quick hack to pass this is just copy and paste your Facebook page link. It still works really well. Okay, it works well and you do not get any other issue. Okay, so yeah, and then you go to the final section, which is the ending part. So you can say thanks, you are all set, and then you can say we will contact you shortly for your free estimate. Okay, and yeah, we'll contact you shortly for your free estimate, and then they can exit from here. Or you can also give a call now option, and you can give your, let's say, whatever is your number is, you can put it here, and then you can see call now to get code instantly. Call now to get an STA, instant QUOTE. Okay, so if anyone have an urgent need and they want to get a, what you can say, sorry, excuse my spelling, call now to get, OMG, what I'm writing. Okay, yeah, so that's what you can set up. Okay, so once they submit their information, they're going to say these things. You're all set. We'll contact you shortly for your free estimate. You're letting them know that you're going to contact them. Okay, and you also give them an option to call your business immediately if they want to get an instant call. Okay, so they can put, you can put your number, and finally you clicked on create form. Okay, that's how you will set up your Facebook lead form. Okay, I'm not going to set it up because I already have multiple things. Okay, so now that is pretty much it. Okay, so now you have set up a campaign, you at set level, you have done the entire targeting properly, the location, age group, gender, and the interest. Okay, on the ad level, we have uploaded the image or video ad that you have, at the ad description, the call to action, and finally a lead form. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And then finally you will see a publish button. I'm not seeing it because I have some payment pending on the on this ad account. I think we have some issue with the card. So yeah, you will see the publish button here, and you click. Once you set this up properly, then you click on publish. Okay, so now you might be thinking, how do we actually receive the lead? Okay, because people are going to fill out the form on Facebook. Okay, so what is the software you can use? So you can use a software called Preview. Okay, so go to the previous CRM. This is how it will look like. It has a free trial, so you could test it out for free for maybe 1 or 2 weeks. Okay, so just just sign up on this platform and just connect your Facebook page. It has a very simple integration. Go to the integration tab, and then you will be able to select your Facebook page. Okay, once that right Facebook page is connected, then whenever you start getting leads from your ads, you will get a notification on this application. It has a small application that you can download on your phone and enable the notification, so that whenever someone submit their information on the ads, you will get a direct notification, and you will be able to see all the details that they have filled out on the form, and you can contact them and book an estimate. Okay, so that's how you can easily set up your Facebook ad campaign. Okay, so yeah, that is pretty much it. That's how, if you follow along properly, you should be able to set up your first Facebook ad, and you should be ready to launch your first ad campaign. Launch it and wait for 2-3 days, and you will, if you set this up properly, you will start getting leads for your business. Okay, and you will start getting more estimates, more jobs coming in. Okay, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions or any other doubt, you can directly ping me, or maybe just write that down on the description. I will personally message each and every, I will reply each and every comment. Okay, just to make sure that we help you and clear all the doubts. Okay, if you want me to help, if you want our help to set this the entire thing properly for you so that you don't have to worry about anything on the back end, then there's a link in the description. You can book a free a strategy call and see how we could potentially help you out. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.